Welcome back to PluginMastery. Today we will be going through how to make commands and how to add permissions to them. So let's begin. So first off, you go to the left side, you create a new package, call it commands. In here you create a new Java class, you call it something, whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it my first command. Okay. In here you gotta type implements command execute, okay? Then you do private final PluginMastery for me plugin, but for you it's gonna be your main class. You can see it down here, okay? Then you do public my first command. Here you do your main class name or your plugin name. PluginMastery again, and here you do this dot plugin equals plugin. Okay, then you do add override to actually create the command. Public boolean on command. In here you have to follow these steps closely. Add not null command sender not null command not null string s at not null string args. I know this seems like a lot of different things, and it is a lot of different things, but you can pause the video right now and look through if you actually typed everything correctly. Here you're gonna do a if statement. If not sender case of player. Okay. So this is if the console runs the command, and we don't want it right here. So we're just gonna do send message. So this is gonna send a message to the console. This command. Okay, this command can only be run by a player, never to return true. Here we go. Okay. You can do player equals player sender. Okay, so we just get the player right here and make sure it is a player and not something else. And let's check if they have a permission. So we do player dot has permission, and permissions we usually type first the plugin name, then dot command, and then dot, and then the name. So for me it's gonna be PluginMastery.command, but my first command. Yes. Okay. So we can do, if not the player has that permission, we can do player.send message. So if they don't have the permission, we send them a message like, you don't have permission to run this command. Always return. Okay. Or let's say if they actually have permission, then we can do player.send message .green. You have permission. Okay. And then we gotta return true. Okay, so now we just gotta add it to our main class. To do this, we go to our main class. Then at the bottom we can create some new lines, add some comments, and then add commands. So we know it's our first off, we can go up here before the first method. We can do private my first command. Okay, we go down to commands, plugin command. Let's just do my first command equals this stuff. Get command my command. Okay. This dot my first command equals new my first command. Here we do type this. So now we can do if play dot equals null at x, there you go, this dot my first command. Okay, so this will create our command when the plugin gets started, but there's one more thing before anything will work, and that's to actually add the command. Do that, you go to resources right here, you open it, you go to plugin.yml, and here you type commands, and here you type the name of your command. For me it's gonna be my first command, and that's simple. Do that. You can also add a description if you want. You can add this is what like if you want, maybe instead of my first command you can do mfd or my first command. Okay, so let's run this and see how it works. Okay, so now when we are on the server, let's test this command. So you go here, dash my first command. You can see it pops up right there. Type it in, enter, and then you can see you have permission because of course I'm op. Do the op summon. Okay, let's try it again. My first command, enter. You don't have permission to run this command. Oh, okay. So what happens if I op myself again? Oh, then you have permission. Okay, so let's try and run this in the console. So right here you can see all my commands. Let's try to see if it works. My first command, and you can see right here, this command can only be run by a player. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, it just doesn't work. Amazing. Let's make this command more useful, or let's make it so you need to enter a argument to make it work. Let's go here, then we type if args.length higher than or equals to 1. This means if the arguments you put after the command 1 or higher, like if you put one argument or more than one, then we get string and then x equals arg0. Okay, we get arg0 because it's a list and it starts with 0. That's why. Okay, then we can do player send message add color dot green. You specified the text %s. Okay, dot formatted, and here we gotta put text. And I like when it's like big message and it's just formatted like this, and you gotta put all of these characters. I like to do dot formatted, as you can also, like I said before, you can do dot formatted. Remember this, you can do dot or plus text and then plus, but I don't like to do that, so I'm just gonna do this instead. Okay, now return true. But let's say if you didn't put enough arguments, or if you didn't put any at all, you do else here dot then message add color dot red. You need to buy any arguments. and then maybe like example, my first command, yay. Okay, so let's see if this command works now. If we do slash my first command, you need to specify any arguments. Example, my first command, yay. Okay, let's just try to do exactly as it says. My first command, yay. You specified the text, yay. Okay, let's just try to do maybe hello. You specified the text hello. Let's just spam it a bit, and then maybe let's just add a space, see if that works. No, it doesn't, because a space doesn't count. Okay, so yeah, then that works. Specify the text and then the text. That's a simple command you can write. If you got any errors, you can look at the code right here and see if you did anything wrong. Else I see you in the next one.